Hello my dear students, I wish you all the best time of the day whenever you are watching this video. And now let us proceed to the next question of exercise 5.1. We have completed with question number 1, question number 2, and we are now heading towards question number 3. See, in question number 3, for the following arithmetic progression, write the first 3 terms. Write the first 3 terms and the common difference. Write the first term and the common difference. Okay, so here again, see, if you have to be very careful with your ideas, my dear students. Your concepts have to be very clear. First and foremost, you have to understand the difference between the questions. When it comes to question number 1, you are given with some examples. Sometimes they will give you an example in the form of a sequence itself. This sequence will be given to you, which is happening in the 4th question. Here they have given you examples, ideas that are happening in your surrounding, in your daily life. Okay, those examples, whether they are arithmetic progression or not, you have to decide that. Same will be happening in question number 4. Here also they have given you a sequence is provided to you. You have to determine, you have to identify, you have to check whether it is an arithmetic progression or not an arithmetic progression first. And in these 2 questions, you are told that the given example, whether it is an example of this fashion, word problem, or it is an example where only A and D are given, or it is an example where a sequence has been provided to you. In these type of questions, they are in arithmetic progression already. It is given to you. So you have to solve it considering that they are already in arithmetic progression. So you are free to use the concept of D, that is common difference. Okay, here in both these cases you will have to check, you will have to first calculate the common difference. You will have to check whether the common difference is constant or not. Is it staying constant or not? If it is staying constant, then it is in arithmetic progression. And in this case, common difference is constant and you have to solve accordingly whatever they have asked you. Okay, so let us go to question number 3 here. For the following arithmetic progression, this sequence is in arithmetic progression. Write the first term and the common difference. So this is quite easy. You just have to carry your textbook, my dear students, because I am not sure whether this will be clearly visible for you all people, though my written is quite visible. Now here first question they have given is 3, 1, minus 1, minus 3. So you have to first see what is happening. This is going on decreasing. This is going on decreasing. This is definitely an arithmetic progression. Decreasing, that means your common difference will be negative. It has to be negative. Remember, my dear students, always you should have a parallel thought running at the back of your mind, which will counter check what is happening. Okay, so here the first term T1 is equal to 3, fine, and D is equal to what? You can take anything, T2 minus T1. Remember, always higher term minus lower term. I am repeating, I know you must have getting bugged or irritated, but still I am hammering it on your brain. It is always higher by place minus lower by place. So T2, T means second term is 1, minus of the sign minus first term, minus 3, then the answer of this will be minus 2. Then only you will get negative 2, otherwise it will be a problem. So therefore T1 is equal to 3, D is equal to minus 2. This is how you have to solve it. Now let us go to question number 2. In question number 2 it is given minus 5, minus 1, 3, 7 and so on. Now you can see it is increasing order. So even if it is, so it is basically, now here the first term T1 is equal to minus 5, D is equal to, you can take actually any T2 minus T1. T2 is minus 1 minus plus 5, this will give you 4. Therefore T1 is equal to minus 5, D is equal to 4. Fine, this is over. Now we can go to, see here, just to show you, I can even take T4 minus T3. T4 is 7 minus 3 will be 4 still. You can take any two consecutive terms. Consecutive means just one after the other, okay? And always remember, the only thing is that higher term minus lower term, okay? So now I go to the third one, 1 upon 3, 5 upon 3, 9 upon 3 and 13 upon 3. Fine. So here again you will get T1 or the first term. T1 is equal to what? 1 upon 3. And then I will get common difference D is equal to, I can take any T2 minus T1, that is equal to 5 upon 3 minus 1 upon 3. This will give me 4 upon 3. Therefore, T1 is equal to 1 upon 3. Common difference is equal to 4 upon 3. Okay, my dear students, then this will go forward to question number 4. This is 0.6, 1.7, 2.8 and 3.9 and so on. So here I will get the first term. T1 is equal to 0.6, then common difference D is equal to again T2 minus T1, that will be 1.7 minus 0.6. This will give you 1.1, okay, 1.7, always decimal under the decimal. 7 minus 6, 1, 1 minus 0, 1. So there here we will get T1 is equal to 0.6, D is equal to 1.1. Fine, D is positive. Why it is positive? Because it is going on increasing. Fine, my dear students. So with this we have finished with question number 3, and now we are heading towards question number 4. In question number 4, this is definitely a lengthy and really interesting one. Which of the following are arithmetic progression? Sequence is provided to you just like this, as we have done in question number 1, just like this, and examples are provided to over here. Here it is basically a sequence which is provided to you. You have to identify whether it is an arithmetic progression, and then again if they are in arithmetic form of arithmetic progression, find the common difference D and write 3 more terms. Means we have to write next 3 terms. So going to question number 4, I hope you all are having your textbooks, my dear students. Question number 4, first one, it is 2, 4, 8, 16 and so on. So again here, when we have to determine whether it is an arithmetic progression or not, we will have to calculate D's. You can actually see, just go through and see 2, 3, 4, 2 plus 2, 4, 4 plus 4, 8, 8 plus 8, 16. So here difference is not same. This is not going to be an arithmetic progression because the difference between here is 2 and the difference between here is 4. Basically it is in geometric progression, 2 into 2, 4, 4 into 2, 8, 8 into 2, 16. It is, the product is constant, not the addition. Okay, so this is in actually geometric progression. It is not arithmetic progression. So here we will tell D is equal to T2 minus T1, that is equal to 4 minus 2, that is equal to 2. And again next I will take D is equal to T3 minus T2, that is equal to 8 minus 4 is equal to 4. Now here itself I can see, since I will write over here Tn minus Tn minus 1 is not constant, the common difference is not constant. Therefore, the given sequence is not in arithmetic progression. Now, no question of calculating D and no question of calculating the next 3 terms. Now let us go to the second one. It is 2, 5 upon 2, 3, 7 upon 2. You can take it in this fashion, or you can even convert this into decimals, this will be 2.5, this will be 3.5, okay, or else you can keep it in straight, you can do it in any way, it is either way it is going to be same. You can see here, if I do the rough work of this, 5 upon 2 will become 2.5, 3, and then 7 upon 2 will become 3.5. So you can make out this 2 plus 0.5 will give you 2.5, 2.5 plus 0.5 will give you 3, 3 plus 0.5 will give you 3.5, okay. So basically it is increasing and common difference is also constant. So here I will tell D is equal to T2 minus T1, that is equal to 5 upon 2 minus 2. This will give you 1 upon 2. Fine. Then again D is equal to T3 minus T2, that is equal to 3 minus 5 upon 2. This is 2 3 is 6 minus 5, 1 upon 2 again. D is equal to T4 minus T3, that will be equal to 7 upon 2 minus 3. This will be again 1 upon 2. Since Tn minus Tn minus 1 is equal to half, you can write it over here also, is equal to, is not constant, is equal to half, is constant. Therefore the common difference is constant. Therefore the given sequence is in arithmetic progression. So here you have to bracket 1 because you have answered one question, that is whether it is an arithmetic progression or not, and now you have to calculate your next 3 terms, T1, T2, T3, T4 is there. You have to calculate T5 will be what? One term behind T4 plus D. Okay, so T4 will be, T4 is 7 upon 2 plus D is 1 upon 2. This will give you 7 plus 1, 8 upon 2 will be 4. Fine. T6 will be one step behind T5 plus D. What is T5? 4 plus half. T4 is 8, 8 plus 1, 9 upon 2. Fine. Then T7 is equal to T6 plus D. T6 is 9 upon 2 plus half. This will give 9 plus 1, 10 upon 2. 10 upon 2 will be 2, 5s are 10, 5. Therefore, the next 3 terms are 4 comma 9 upon 2 comma 5, and this will go. Fine. So in this way we have finished question number 2, sub question number 2. Now we go for sub question 3, that is minus 1 upon 2, minus 1.2, minus 3.2, minus 5.2, minus 7.2, and so on. So now if you will see, this is going on decreasing. 1.2 minus 1.2 actually is greater than minus 3.2. Then again minus 5.2 is even smaller. Minus 7.2 is even smaller. So even if it is in arithmetic progression, the common difference is going to be negative. Let us check that what it is. D is equal to T2 minus T1, that is equal to minus 3.2 minus plus 1.2. This will be 1.2, 2.2, 3.2. This will give you 2. Fine. Again D is equal to T3 minus T2. T3 is minus 5.2 minus plus 3.2. Oh, here also it will be negative, sorry. 3.2, 4.2, 5.2. This will be again minus 2. Again D is equal to T4 minus T3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Minus 7.2 minus plus 5.2. This will give you minus 2, 5.2, 6.2, 7.2. That's okay. So now here, since Tn minus 1 is equal to minus 2 is constant. Therefore, the common difference is in arithmetic progression. Therefore, oh, common difference is constant, sorry. Phone came in between, my dear. Therefore, the given sequence is in arithmetic progression. Excuses are always bad. Okay. Now the next three terms where d is equal to, okay, d is equal to minus 2. This also should have been written in the first two questions, also we have not written this. Find the common difference is one answer they have asked. So we will have to write over here d is equal to 1 upon 2 is needed. This is needed. D is equal to minus 2, and then you will get 1, 2, 3, 4 we have finished. T5 is equal to T4 plus D. This is always plus D because in arithmetic progression common difference always adds up. Remember, common difference always adds up. So this is equal to T4 is minus 7 upon 2 plus minus 2. This will give you minus 9.2. Fine. T6 is equal to T. I hope I am in the range. Yes. T6 is equal to T5 plus D. So this will give you minus 9.2 plus minus 2. That will give you 10, 11, minus 11.2. Then you will get T7 is equal to T6 plus D. T6 is equal to minus 11.2 minus plus minus 2, well 13 minus 13.2. Fine. Therefore, the next three terms are minus 9.2, minus 11.2, minus 13.2 and so on. Fine. In this way we go forward to question number 4. Question number 4 is minus 10, minus 6, minus 2 and so on. So if we see here minus 10, it is getting increased. So minus 10 plus 4 will give you minus 6. Minus 4 plus 4 will give you minus 2. Yes, it is in arithmetic progression. So here again we will tell d is equal to T2 minus T1. T2 is minus 6. Minus plus 10. This will be 4. See, it is increasing. Therefore, d will come positive. D is equal to T3 minus T2. T3 is minus 2. Minus plus 6 will give you 4. I hope I am getting clear, my dear students. T4 minus T3. What is 1, 2, 3, 4? That is 2. Minus, this is minus 2. Minus plus. T3 is this. Minus plus. So we get, since Tn minus Tn minus 1 is equal to 4 is constant. Therefore, the common difference is constant. Therefore, the given sequence is in arithmetic progression where d is equal to 4. This is we have done. Fine. Then we will have to find next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th, 6th and 7th term. D is equal to 4. Okay, fine. So T5 will be equal to T4 plus D. So we have seen T4 is how much? 2. 2 plus D is 4 will be equal to 6. Then T6 will be equal to T5 plus D. T5 is 6 plus 4 is equal to 10. T7 will be equal to T6 plus D. That will be 10 plus 4 will be equal to 14. Therefore, the next three terms are 6, 10 14 and so on. Fine. So in this way we go forward to the fifth question, that is 3. Nice question. 3 plus root 2, 3 plus 2 root 2, then we have 3 plus 3 root 2 and so on. Here we will directly go d is equal to, see, it is very easy question. Don't get bothered about it. The more the question looks difficult, the more easier it is. But the only thing is you have to keep your brain calm, thoughts calm, and do what you have been doing till now. D is equal to what? Basically it is T2 minus T1. What is T2? T2 is this whole thing, 3 plus root 2. Now basically write it in bracket. It is not needed for this one, but later it will be needed. Minus T1. T1 is what? 3. So this will give you, if I open the bracket, 3 plus root 2 minus 3. So now if you will see, 3 minus 3 will get cancelled, and what stays is only root 2. Okay, so this is done. Again you will do D is equal to T3 minus T2. Fine. Now what is T3? 1, 2, this whole thing is T3. So I will write that thing only in that thing in the bracket. Minus. Now T2 also I will write in the bracket. 3 plus root. Now I will open this bracket. What I will get? 3 plus 2 root 2. Minus plus minus 3 minus plus minus root 2. Again if you will see, 3 minus 3 will get cancelled. What stays behind is 2 root 2 minus root 2. Now this will carry on. See, here I have explained to n number of times. This is nothing but root 2 is basically common radicals. Root 2, they are like radicals. So you can understand, you are just solving like 2x minus x. Like terms, x are like terms. So who will operate? The coefficient will operate. 2, and here no coefficient means 1. So 2 minus 1, 1, and x will be copied as it is. Similarly, 2 root 2 minus root 2. Because they are like radicals, root 2, so the operation will take place, but operation will be taking place between 2 and minus. Here no coefficient means coefficient is 1. 2 minus 1, 1, and root 2 will be copied as it is. So this will become 1 root 2 means nothing but root 2. 1 root 2 is nothing but root 2, because anything multiplied by 1 is that anything. So likewise we got over here also root 2. Now I go for the next one. D is equal to T4 minus T3. T4 is this, 3 plus 3 root 2. I will write the whole thing in bracket, minus, and then T3. T3 is this, 3 plus 2 root 2. 3 plus 2 root 2. This will give me 3 plus 3 root 2 minus 3 minus plus minus minus 2 root 2. Again these both 3 we go, and then 3 root 2 minus 2 root 2 will again, see, it is again the same thing. 3 root 2 minus 2 root 2. Same thing. Radicals, like radicals, so they will come down, only coefficients. 3 minus 2, 1, and root 2 will be copied down. So 1 root 2 is nothing but root 2. But I will write it over here, 3 root 2 minus 2 root 2. So what will happen? These like radicals will be copied down as it is. It is not going to take part into the process of subtraction or addition, but definitely the coefficients will add or subtract. 3 minus 2 is 1 root 2, 1. Okay, so this way we see, therefore, Tn minus Tn minus 1 is equal to root 2 is constant. Therefore, the common difference is constant. Therefore, the given example is in arithmetic progression D is equal to root 2. This we have answered. First. So now next we will have to go to find. Again we have got 1, 2, 3, 4 term. T5 will be equal to T4 plus D. that will be equal to T4 is what? 3 plus 3 root 2, 3 plus 3 root 2 plus D means root 2. Again the same thing. This will operate because they are like radicals. 3 will not operate because it is not having root 2 with it. So 3 will come as it is. Again the same thing, plus 3 plus here coefficient is 1 plus 4 root 2. Sorry. This is done. T5 is over. T6 is again T5 plus D. T6 will be, T5 is what? 3 plus 4 root 2 plus root 2. This will give you T6 is equal to, again 3 will be copied down as it is because it is not having root 2. It is not a like term. So it will not take part in addition or subtraction. But they are like radicals. Root 2, root 2. The root 2 will be copied down. Plus 4 plus 1 will give you plus 5 root 2. Now if you go down to T7 is equal to T6 plus D. T7. T6 is what? Actually this we have got over here. 3 plus 5 root 2 plus D is root 2. Fine. So T7 is equal to 3 will be copied down. 5 plus 1, 6 root 2. This is how we will get, therefore the next 3 terms are 3 plus 4 root 2, 3 plus 5 root 2, 3 plus 6 root 2 and so on. Fine. In this way we have finished question number 5 and now we move towards question number 6. In question number 6 it is given 0.2, then this is 0.22, then it is 0.222 and then that is 0.42 and this goes on. It is very obvious that it is not going to be constant because D is equal to T2 minus T1, that will give you 0.22 minus 0.2. This will give you what? See, remember always the decimal should be under the decimal 0.2. This will 2 minus 0 will be 2, 2. This will give you 0.02. And if you take the next one, T3 minus T2, 3, 0.222 minus 0.22, this will give you 0.222 minus 0.22. 2 minus 0, 2, then this will give you 0, 0 and 0. This will be equal to 0.002 and this is not constant. Since Tn minus Tn minus 1 is not constant, therefore the common difference is not constant. Therefore, the given sequence is not in arithmetic progression. Right? With this we go to question number 7, that is 0, minus 4, minus 8, minus 12 and so on. It is very obvious that it is going on reducing by 4, minus 8, minus 12 and so on. So here again D is equal to T2 minus T1. T2 is minus 4 minus 0, that is equal to minus 4. Again D is equal to T3 minus T2. T3 is minus 8 minus plus 4, this will still give you minus 4. D is equal to T4 minus T3, 1, 2, 3, 4, minus 12 minus plus 8, this will still give you minus 4. So here you will tell since Tn minus Tn minus 1 is equal to minus 4 is constant, therefore the common difference is constant, therefore the given sequence is in arithmetic progression. Therefore, now where d is equal to minus 4. Now you will go for 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth term. T5 is equal to T4 plus D. What is T4? Minus 12. Plus minus 4, that will give you minus 16. T6 is equal to T5 plus D. T5 minus 16 plus minus 4 will give you minus 20. T6 plus D. T6 is minus 20 minus 4 will give you minus 24. Therefore, the next 3 terms are minus 16, minus 20, minus 24 and so on. Fine, so with this we can proceed forward to question number 8. Question number 8, it is minus half, minus half, minus half. This is very simple, my dear students, because very obvious that D is equal to T2 minus T1 minus half minus plus half, that is equal to 0. D will be, because whenever the terms are same, D is going to be 0. This is going to be 0. We can make it out very clearly. Again the same thing you will write, since Tn minus 1 is equal to 0 is constant. Therefore, common difference is constant. Therefore, the given example is an arithmetic progression where D is equal to 0. Fine. Therefore, you will get T5 is equal to T4 plus D. Whatever it is going to add with 0. So, it is going to stay same, minus half. So on. Okay, so with this we have finished with question number 8 questions, and now we proceed to question number 9. So this is question number 9. We have got 1, 3, 9, 27. So you can make out now 1 3s are 3, 3 3s are 9, 9 3s are 27. This is again geometric progression. The common difference will not be constant. D is equal to T2 minus T1, that will give you 3 minus 1, this will be 2. But if you go to next one, T3 minus T2, 9 minus 3, this is equal to 6. Straight you will tell, since Tn minus 1 is not constant, therefore the common difference is not constant. Therefore, the given sequence is not in arithmetic progression. Finished. If I go to question number 10, A, 2A, 3A, 4A and so on. Okay, so here I will tell again, D is equal to T2 minus T1, that will give you 2A minus A is A. D is equal to T3 minus T2, that is equal to 3A minus 2A. See, same as we had done for radicals, they are like terms. AA, that will be copied, only constant with coefficient will take a part into subtraction. 3 minus 2, 1, A will be copied. D is equal to T4 minus T3. T4 is 4A minus 3A. Still this is A. since tn minus tn minus 1 is equal to a is constant, therefore the given example is in arithmetic progression. Since common difference is constant, where d is equal to a, t5 is equal to t4 plus d, always previous term plus t, previous term is 4a plus a will be equal to 5, t6 will be t5 plus d, 5a plus a will be equal to 6a, then t7 is equal to t6 plus d, 6a plus a will be equal to, next 3 terms are 5a, 6a, 7a, so fine. So now let's go to the question number, sub question 11. Sub question 11 will give you, this is again a square, a cube, a raised to the power of 4 and so on. Here again if you will see, they are not going to be constant because d is equal to t2 minus t1. This will be a square minus a. If you want, you can take out the common factor, you will get a minus 1. Fine. A into a minus 1. So d is equal to still t3 minus t2. t3 is what? A cube minus t2 will be a square. Here common factor will be a square. Inside we will still get a1. But you can see the values are not constant, are not same. Since tn minus tn minus 1 is not constant, therefore the common difference is not constant. Therefore the given sequence is not in arithmetic progression. Fine. With this we have finished with question number 11, and then we go to question number 12. Question number 12, we have got root 2, root 8, root 18, root 32. So here what happens, you know, my dear students, we will have to convert them into simplified forms. We will have to convert them into simplified forms. What are the simplified forms? Actually speaking, root 2, we can write it. See, try to understand this. Root 2, root 8, root 18, root 32. Basically this is what root 2 will be simplified like that only. Root 8 is actually what? 2 into 2 into 2. So this 2 will go outside. So we will get 2 root 2. See, this pair always goes outside because it is square root. To make pair of 2, this 2 doesn't have a pair, so it will not go outside. Root 18 is what? 3 3s are 9. 2 into 3 into 3. So here if you will see, this pair of 3 is ready. So this will go outside, but root 2 will, this 2 has not got a pair. It will stay inside. This is what? 2 2s are 4, 2s are 8, 2 2s are 4, 2s are 8, 2s are 16. Sorry, I should have written over here. 2 2s are 4, 2s are 8, 2s are 16. So here this 2 will go outside and this 2 also will go outside. So basically 2 2s are 4, 2s are 8, 2s are 16 into 2. These both 2's will go outside. This 2 will go outside as 1 2, this 2 will go outside as 1 2, and into root 2 will stay. So you will get what over here? 4 root 2 you will get over here. This way it will be 2 root 2, root 2, 2 root 2, 3 root 2, 4 root 2. Okay. If you want me to do in this thing, see here, this is rough work for understanding. This root 2 will be only root 2, but this root 2 has become what? 2, 2s are 4, 2s are 8. अरे यार मैं बोल रहा हूँ ना बातें करूँगा. This will be 18. If you want, you can consider it like that also. 2 9s are 18, 3, 3s are 9, 3 1s are 3. So this like this it is, 2 into 3 into 3. This will be like this, 32, 2 16s are, 2 8s are, 2 4s are, 2 2s are, 2 1s are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 2s you will get. Fine. So here what happens, it is root 2. This pair is formed, it will go outside. This doesn't have a pair, it will stay inside the radical. Here 3 has formed a pair, it will go outside, and because this 2 has the no pair, it will stay inside. Here one pair, 2 will go outside, another pair, 2 will go outside. So this will become 4 and root 2 will be formed. Okay. So this is how it will be. What we will write over here, let us proceed to the question. Root 2, root 8, root 18, root 32 and so on. Again I will tell d is equal to t2 minus t1, that is root 8 minus root 2. Now root 8 is what actually? 2 root 2. 2 root 2 minus root 2. Again the same thing. Radicals are same radicals. It will come down. Coefficients will operate. 2 minus no coefficient means 1. 2 minus 1, 1 and root 2 will stay. Fine. Now again d is equal to t3 minus t2. What is t3? 1, 2, 3. Root 18 minus root 8. And you know root 18. 1, 2, 3. 3 root 2 minus 2 root 2. Again 3 minus 2 will be 1 and root 2 will be copied as it is, and it is going to be root 2. Now again d is equal to t4 minus t3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Root 32 minus root 18. Now what is root 32? We have got 4 root 2 minus 3 root 2. I am seeing over here. Fine. This is 4th root. Root 32, root 4 root 2. Root 18 was 3 root 2. Okay. So now here 4 minus 3, again 3, 1 and then root 2. Same thing. Now again I will tell over here, since tn minus 1 is equal to root 2 is constant. Therefore, the common difference is constant. Where? Therefore, the given sequence is in arithmetic progression where d is equal to root 2. These two things you have answered. Fine. Now t5 will be equal to t4 plus d. What is t4? t4 is root 32. Root 32 plus d. Plus d is again root 2. This will be now challenge for you all people. Root 32 is what? 4 root 2. We have understood this. Plus root 2. If I add this, 4 plus 1, 5 root 2. But this will become what? This will now go inside. See, when you take outside, when you take them outside, one pair is there, that becomes 1 and it gets out. These 2 3s will become 1 3 and get out. Similarly, if I have to go from here to here, the 1 3 will become 2 3 and get inside. Similarly, here it is 5 root 2. Fine, it is 5 root 2. I want this to go inside the radical. Now it will become 2 5s and then go inside the radical. This, when I am going to put it inside the radical, so they will become 2 5 and then go inside the radical. 5 5s are 25, into 2 will become 50, root 50. So this will be root 50. So t6 is equal to t5 plus d. t5 is root 50, but again I will write 5 root 2 plus d is root 2. This will become 5 plus 1, 6 root 2. Now again 6 will go inside. That will become 6 6 are 36 into 2, 72 it will become. Fine. Then again t7 will be equal to t6 plus d. t6 I will take this purposely because I want the simplified version. Now again 6 plus 1 will become 7 root 2. See, it is really playing different dances it is dancing. 7 will go inside. 7 7 are 49 into 2. 2 9s are 18. 2 4s are 8. 98 will stay inside. Therefore, the next 3 terms are root 50, root 72, root 98 and so on. Fine. So with this we have finished with question number 12 and now we proceed for question number 13. Fine. For question number 13, root 3, root 6, root 9, root 12 and so on. So if we go to write it, root 3 will be root 3, root 6 also will not have any pair, my dear students, and root 9 will definitely be, you know, it is 3. Root 12 will definitely have a pair, 2 6 are 2 3s are 3 1 are. So this will go out of the radical, so you will get 2 root 3, but then there is nothing in common, you can't simplify. So here we will get root 3, root 6, root 9, root 12. So D is equal to T2 minus T1 will be root 6 minus root 3. But they are unlike radicals. They are not same radicals. Here addition and subtraction cannot take place like that only, like 2x minus 4y. They don't add or subtract because they are unlike terms. Here also they are unlike radicals. So the coefficients will not add or subtract. You will have to leave it where it is. As you leave this where it is, you don't touch anything over there. Here also the D is going to be this. This cannot be simplified any further. Now T3 minus T2 will give you root 9 minus root 6. Yes, definitely root 9 can be simplified because it is 3 minus root 6, but then they are not same. Since Tn minus 1 is not constant, therefore the common difference is not constant, therefore therefore the given sequence is not in arithmetic progression. That is over. Fine, my dear students, I hope I am in range. I am always worried about that. 13th one we finished. Now we have to go to 14th one. 1 square, 3 square, 5 square, 7 square and so on. So this is 1 square is 1, 3 square is 9, 5 square is 25, 7 square is 49 and so on. Again you will see the same thing. D is equal to T2 minus T1 is equal to 9 minus 1 is equal to 8. B is equal to T3 minus T2 is equal to 25 minus 9. This will give you how much? 16. So since Tn minus Tn minus 1 is not constant, therefore so 14th, and now we have to go to 15th. This is really 1 square, 5 square. Chances are there that this will be, but this 73 something, 73 is going to play some different role. 1 square will be 1, 5 square will be 25, 7 square will be 49, 73. Okay, let's go. D is equal to T2 minus T1, 25 minus 1, 24. D is equal to T3 minus T2. T3 is 49 minus 25, 24. D is equal to T4 minus T3 is equal to 73 minus 49, 10, 11, 12, 13, 24. Since Tn minus Tn minus 1 is equal to 24 is constant. Therefore, common difference is constant. Therefore, the given sequence is in arithmetic progression where D is equal to 24. T5 is equal to T4 plus DT4 is 73 plus 24. This will be 797. T6 will be T5 plus D. 97 plus 24. 121. T7. T6 plus D. Okay, my dear students, so with this we have finished exercise 5.1, and now soon we will have to go through and get ready for 5.2. Okay, my dear students, so solve this exercise soon, understand this topic very well. This is a very basics of arithmetic progression. We have to go a long way ahead. Stay home, my dear students, stay home, stay calm, and most important, stay happy, my dear students. Bye. Love you all. See you all soon.